Welcome to the Live Wide Open podcast. I'm your host, Randy B. Ramirez, the high performance mentor, and I'm here to lead you to become the best version of yourself. This show raises the bar for other motorsport enthusiasts. Holding it wide open is just what we do. Being a good person is who we are, and living our lives to the fullest is the lifestyle that we choose. Yo, my bro, what is one thing in your life that you've been putting off for years? Like, what is it? Like, and it's not because you've been wanting to put this shit off, but because deep down inside, you felt like you just weren't sure that you were ready to step back into this shit. And I say that, I'm talking about because the bike right here that I'm gonna be talking about today, the bike that's been sitting, the bike that fucking changed it all for me. And when I got back into the game from not riding for several years, and this was like the revival, this shit's coming back to life, dog. And it's been sitting not because I didn't love it, not because I didn't want to ride it. It's been sitting because the last time I rode it, I fucking crashed. Hard as fuck, bro. I broke my right scapula. I broke that shit in half. And actually, I broke it in half, and one plate went on top of the other one, and they thought it was just a fracture. And so when I went to get the x-ray, like, oh, you just have a little fracture in there. But the reality is that one fucking plate was on one side, was on top of the other, and I couldn't even move my arm, and it ended up staying like that for a whole fucking week until I was able to get surgery. And so, yeah, I got forced off the throttle. For more than a year, I was with that injury. Like, bro, and that shit broke me. Like, literally and, like, physically and mentally. It really did. But ever since then, bro, I've been rebuilding. And not, like, I've been rebuilding myself for sure, but then recently I've been rebuilding the bike. Piece by piece, bro. Fixing the broken engine mounts, because both of them were stripped. Fucking, when the crash happened, the cage hit, the fucking bolt just stripped the threads out of the engine mount. That's how fucking hard that crash was. Fixed both of those guys. Then I had to do a custom spacer for the right side ear where it holds the engine, because from the hit was so impactful that it fucking bent the ear. It bent the frame. And I was like, nah, we ain't giving up. We fucking made a custom spacer and put that shit back in. Bolted that bitch back up. Put some new headers that I had bought a long time ago. I honestly had forgot about these fucking headers. I put a new radiator cage that I had bought a long time ago. That actually, when I saw the box, I was like, yo, I have a fucking cage? I have a stunt cage? And it was actually the radiator cage, so I can put my factory radio back on. And then I got some little grips that I had got some fresh grips, and they actually didn't even fit. So I got the old grips. I got them out of the old setup, and I put them back on this one, and like, all good. And then right after I'm done filming this one, or actually I'm gonna do another episode, but right after I'm doing that episode, I'm gonna go fucking bleed the brakes, and then I'm gonna go out for the fucking test ride, bro. It'll be fucking time. And it's no more almost, no more soon, no more one day, no more, yeah, I'm gonna get to work on it. Fuck that. Today we're gonna go for the fucking ride. Today we get to experience something that I haven't experienced in over 3 fucking years, bro. Over 3 years I've had that accident. Over 3 years that bike's been sitting in the garage, just waiting. And see, some things, bro, they sit not because you're not ready, bro. Because and for a long time I wasn't okay with that, you know? But now I'm okay with that. Like, every time I look at the garage and I saw my bike all beat up, and I was like, fuck, the amount of work it's gonna take to get it back together and all this stuff. I kept putting all these excuses, but the reality was that I just wasn't ready to get back to it. I wasn't ready because I've been working on building myself up. And yo, not everything in life is meant to happen immediately. And the more I grow, the more I evolve, the better I get with my presence, the more I meditate, the more I get in tune with my spirituality, the more I'm in tune, and I'm be able to handle difficult problems, challenging situations that back then I would have been like, what the fuck? And I would have let it fuck me up. Now I'm just like, all right, it's not time yet. It's not time yet. Continue working, continue grinding. And yo, sometimes I get it, bro. You get hurt. Life punches you in the face, you lose the momentum, things trip you up, bills, life, all the stuff. Things go back into the corner. You put things on the back burner. You stop working on things because they're not that important at the moment, right? But yo, the delay is not denial, bro. Look at it like this. The delay is just preparation. What if God wasn't making you put that on hold? What if he was just preparing you so that you could become the man that will dominate that fucking bike? And so, yes, that bike sat for 3 years. But during that time, dog, during these last 3 years, I can fucking tell you with 150% certainty that I've evolved like a motherfucker. I've grown mentally, I've grown physically, I've grown spiritually, I've grown in so many different ways. I've built massive discipline for myself. I've sharpened my identity. I'm fucking way stronger than I've ever been. Like, yo, I'm in a way better shape to handle that bike, not only physically, but mentally than I've ever been. And so when I say that the same man is not getting back on that bike that I used to be, dog, now I'm stronger, I'm smarter, I'm more intentional than ever. Like, yo, I'm gonna fucking kill the game. And so it wasn't me putting it away, it was God preparing me to fucking go after this next version. And so that is the insight that I want to bring. That is what I wanted to share about this experience, because for a long time I didn't really want to bring it to life because, like, low key, I was a little bit scared of it. Like, that shit fucked me up big time. And so I learned to process it. I learned to deal with it. I learned to look at fear and just fucking face it, because the fear, it doesn't always show up loud. Like, sometimes it's very loud. That crash was very loud. It fucking put me down and it slapped me down and it said, yo, I got another plan for you, bro. But sometimes it looks like you're waiting. It really does. Like, yo, let's be honest. You say that you're waiting for the right time, right? Because I know I did. Oh, no, I haven't built it yet because I'm just waiting for the right moment. Oh, I haven't done this because I'm just waiting till things line up right. Like, we've all said that, you know, we haven't done the thing that we want in our lives because we're waiting for this excuse, for this fucking situation. We're making up this thing, but the reality is that we have fear around facing that situation. We're literally avoiding the moment. And so stepping back in, you know what that means? That means that you're willing to face the fear again. You're willing to take the risk again. You're willing to fucking fear and to face and to get back on whatever the fuck knocked you down. And that is the true testament that we have here. That is me overcoming a challenging situation that I had in my life and realizing that, yo, on the other side of that fear is absolute bliss. It's absolute an amazing time. And so, are you gonna let it test you, or are you gonna let it make you? Are you gonna let it break you, or are you gonna use it to grow into a more fucking savage version of yourself? You see, comfort hides inside the oh, I'm not ready yet. Oh, I need to prepare more. Or just, it's not the right time. And so, bro, turning the bike on in the garage, like, look at it like this, right? So if I just turn on the bike in the garage and I just rev it, yeah, it's feeling good. It sounds good. That's what I've been doing for the last couple of days. I've been turning that bitch on, fucking getting my hype, my emotions up. I fucking, just the smell, the sensation, all that shit, right? But it's not riding. It still feels good. It smells good. It sounds good. Bouncing on the limb, all that shit. But it's like a fucking mental masturbation because you ain't fucking riding it. That's safe, though, right? But there ain't no fucking growth in that shit. The real growth happens when I leave the garage. When I get back on it, when I face the fear, when I go and just fucking challenge myself to go and enjoy what used to bring so much joy into my life. And so the comeback is where you become dangerous again, bro. It really is. Because anybody can start something that's fucking fresh. Anybody can go and pick something up that's new and they don't have a fear and that hasn't been knocked down. But yo, coming back from an injury, coming back from getting knocked down, coming back from fucking getting punched in the face, from getting broken down physically, mentally, all this shit, yo, that's where the real men are fucking built, bro. The comeback, it creates a version of you that is more calculated, that is more focused, that is more lethal in a good fucking way. And so are you gonna let that shit that puts you down keep you down? Or are you gonna let it build you up and create the best version of yourself? You see, this shit that I'm about to experience in a little bit, this ride, that I'm really looking forward to it because I get to go with my wife. She gets to ride my 1000 and I get to ride my 636 that I haven't rode in 3+ years. So it's gonna be a bliss ass moment. Like this shit just isn't just a fucking ride to me. This is literally the confidence rebuilding in me reconnecting with this bike, in me controlling the fear, in me controlling the skills that it's gonna take to really control this bike at the level that I want to, with riding with intention, right? Of experiencing, right? And so now, this next season that I'm approaching, like now the bike's ready. Bro, I'm only one toy away. I was thinking about this the other day. I'm only one toy away from having all my shit running. I've never even had all my shit running. I have, as of right now, I could say I have all my bikes running. I have all the bikes in the house running, my wife's bikes, my bikes, everything is fucking running. I just need to bleed the brakes. That's fucking awesome. Like, I just need my Camaro running, and I'm getting there, right? I'm gonna get there. But this next season, the reason why I brought that up is because this next season is all about me leveling up my riding game. Because I've been riding, I've been going into the Gixxer, I love that bike. It's actually my favorite bike. But I'm really looking forward to this next season because when the Cowie is back and my homie from Cali's moving to Homestead, so I know that the stunt game is about to level up in my life, and I'm excited for it. And so now I'm gonna ride with more experience. I'm gonna ride with more respect for the tricks. I'm gonna fucking waste 0 reps. I'm gonna enjoy more of the moment. I'm gonna realize that, yo, this bike right here does bring me mental clarity, does bring me joy, does bring me fun, but at the same time, I need to respect it. At the same time, I need to have a little fear from it. At the same time, I need to remember that shit could go sideways at any time, so it's up to me to stay fucking locked in. And so, if you're sitting with your life right now thinking, oh my God, I want to do that. I want to go that way, but I just don't know. Brother, what are you fucking waiting for? Like, don't let the fear hold you back. Don't let the what if hold you back. Don't let what could go wrong hold you back. Just fucking make the move, bro. Like, what in your life? Think about this one good, bro. Like, what have you been putting off with your life? And you know deep down inside, it's time to step back into it. I'm gonna pause there because I want you to really pick something up, something that had you a lot of joy, something that brought you a lot of bliss, something that brought you a lot of fucking decompression, things that something that was your thing to go do, and recently you haven't done it for a long fucking time. What is it? It's time to step back into that shit, bro. That's my challenge for you. Stop with the, I'm not ready yet. Stop with the, when it's the right time. Stop with the, I'll do it later. Fuck that. Pick one thing that you've been putting off, and take the action with it today. Not next week, not someday, not later. Fuck that, today. Because the thing that you've been avoiding, dog, that's not your weakness. That literally thing that you've been avoiding, that is your next level calling you forward. So fire that shit up, bro, and go take that ride, because I know I will. Let's get it. Yo, I'm driving the checkered flag deep in the ground, claiming victory for every single wide open warrior that's out there. My brother, this is your wake-up call. Break the chains, step out of the average, and become that badass motherfucker that you were born to be. This Live Wide Open movement isn't just a podcast. This is a mission that God has stamped in my heart, and helping you rise is the purpose I live for. So lock this shit in and hit that subscribe button so you never miss another episode. And yo, if this message, it lit that fire in your chest, my bro, then don't you dare keep this shit to yourself. Fuel another brother. Send this shit to another motorhead. Send this to another gearhead. Send this to another warrior who's hungry for more. Because the truth of the matter is that building a better life for your family is non-fucking negotiable. You got people who are depending on you. You got a legacy to create. And those excuses that they keep popping up in your mind, my bro, they're never gonna feed the fucking table. That's why it's time to get up. It's time to lock in. And it's time to get to fucking work, dog. This is your moment, this is your mission, this is your movement, and Wide Open is the fucking way. Let's go!